some of the old video games I have. I thought I'd do a part 2. So, I've got my PS1 and computer games, old PC games in here, which I totally forgot to include in the last video. But in here, I've got like handhelds and stuff like that. Okay, so let's start with this very old CD case, which has, like I said, old PC games and some PlayStation 1 games. So let's open it up. The first thing we've got is Blasto. Blasto was a single person platformer, which was really popular at the time. And you play as Blasto. He's the main character, and he is kind of like a space mega jet, if that makes sense. So you're in space, and if you've ever seen the show Johnny Bravo, that's what this guy is exactly like. And your goal is to go through these levels, and you need to save the babes. I don't even know why this game exists, but it does. It actually, you do have to fight some monsters, and some of the actual platforming is somewhat difficult, which I'm not very good at platformers, so maybe it's just me, but definitely an interesting one. Let me know if you've played any of these weird ones. Some of them are very normal. Like here I have Spyro. This is Year of the Dragon. Honestly, I don't remember which is which in the Spyro series because they all kind of blend together because I played them all around the same time. But I always liked the Spyro series. It actually was on sale on Steam not that long ago for the remake trilogy or whatever, and I bought it because it was like $10. I have it for the PS4, like I showed you last time, but I don't ever have my PS4 set up anymore. So then we have Gex, and Gex, like a lot of these games, was a platformer. And so Blasto was like a 3D, you control your character and you move about the world. Gex is 2D, so you are like a side-scroller type of situation, and you cannot go back. Or can you? I don't think you can. Maybe in some parts you can. It's been so long. But he's like a super sassy, I'm assuming a gecko because his name is Gex, but he's super sassy and sarcastic, and it's really funny. He has a lot of funny things he says, and I really liked this game. This was much harder than a lot of the other platformers I played at the time, and of course I was quite young, so I wasn't that good to begin with. I didn't have that creative hand-eye coordination or anything. Okay, so then you can see here I have Nuclear Strike, and I never played this. This is something that my dad played, I think, but I never saw him play it. I still have it for who knows why. I've never played it. It's probably I don't know if you can tell, but the back, it has a few scratches because those games were not scratch free or anything, but much better off than the games that I played, like this one, Ripto's Rage. This one was so frustrating. Spyro Ripto's Rage was so frustrating to me because apparently this is the collector's edition, because I think we got these in a set. But anyway, Ripto's Rage, the disc itself is broken. It's not broken, you can play it, but you get all the way up to fighting Ripto at the very end of the game. And once you him, it freezes and you can't finish the game. You can't actually like complete it. Because I've saved it before the Ripto fight multiple times, and then I'd beat it, and then I'd remember like, oh, it's frozen, I can't play this. So I'd put it down, and then like a year or two later, I'd come back to it, forgetting, and I'd be like, oh, I'll load up my old save, see where I'm at. And I'd be like, oh, a boss fight, I'll play this. I'll play the boss fight, it'll freeze. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, alright, we're done. Okay, so here we've got, I was really into Tycoon games at the time. So my friend had Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, I think, and we played it at her house a couple times, and I ended up getting Tycoon 3 much later after that. And I really liked it. I liked the, that you can get on your like roller coaster and ride it and whatever. And I'm sure there's multiple like roller coaster like making games and stuff, but I thought this one was really fun. You can like control a lot of characters, and it's made in a super similar style as far as like how you control your park as Zoo Tycoon. I got the multiple disc set. The other one I think is in here for Zoo Tycoon, called Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection. So it has the regular base animals like your elephants, your crocodiles, and stuff like that, lions. And then the other one has marine animals, so fish, dolphins, stingrays, stuff like that. And then my favorite part was Dinosaur Digs, which added dinosaurs that you could hatch and you would hire scientists to take care of. And inevitably they would break out of their enclosures and eat your guests. So you had to buy a helicopter pad that would come and tranquilize them and put them back in their cage. And you better have the money to fix the cage before they wake up. Then we have Sonic Mega Collection Plus. I used to play Sonic at my daycare on the Sega, but we never had a Sega at our house, but we did see that this is actually a PlayStation 2 game. Oh, I think I talked about this in my other video because I have I don't know why it's in here, not in its case, but whatever. Same with this one. But anyway, so this is Rapala Pro Fishing. This is actually a new one. My old one, we lost. I don't know what happened to it. So this is like the new one. We have Crash Bash, which this is a newer one because my original Crash Bash was so scratched from so much use that it wouldn't run correctly anymore, or like the PlayStation wouldn't read correctly anymore. So I had to buy a new one, and I do not regret it. Crash Bash is my favorite PlayStation 1 game ever, and it's basically a series of mini games, but you can increase the difficulty as you like go up in levels. There are certain challenges that you can do, and I've certainly not completed all the challenges. They're very difficult. Some of them I'm not even sure are possible. Oh, and here is the Zoo Tycoon extra disc. Here we have Pinball Panic. Now, this was Monsters Inc. pinball game, and it was cool because, playing it because I was so determined. It's pretty fun. It's really funny. You breathe your nasty breath on children that run up to you. You jump on presents to break them for points. The first level, you vandalize the Whoville Mayor's posters. And I don't know, one of the ones you vandalize a statue of the mayor. Of course, you do the mail sorting thing where you mess up everyone's mail. That's just the first area, and then there's a forest area where you put beehives down people's chimneys. You put goo all over their skis so they can't use them, and you throughout the game you get blueprints for certain Grinch devices. One is the glue machine, the glue gunner, and it's basically a slime thing, and you just slime things. You have to use it for certain, each invention you have to use for certain parts of the game, except for there's a helicopter you can get at the end, I guess. It's called the Grinch copter. I've never gotten it. I don't care to get it. Because the blueprints can be in really hard to get locations and stuff. So, but anyway. Oh, and I think at one point, one of the last levels, you destroy kids camping experience and destroy their tents and stuff and take all their clothes and I don't know. Yeah. But you have to build a submarine to get to where they're camping. It's a whole thing. Super fun though. We've got Crash Bandicoot Warped. This one is cool because you can be Coco, and they have this one. I'm pretty sure it's the one they have the ball that you're in, and there's levels where you're in a ball that you control that crashes in. It's cool. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Hold on. Oh, I went this way. I saw another Crash Bash. This one's the original. That's all messed up, but I never got rid of it. Oh, and here's the Deer Hunt Cabela's 2004. Why is it in here? I have the case for it. Okay, here we have two different Clue Finders games. 3rd grade and 4th grade. These were learning games to help 3rd graders and 4th graders. I think it starts at 3rd grade and it goes up to 6th grade. I only had these two. But from kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade, there were, I think it was called Raider Rabbit games that functioned similarly, where you would have game objectives and some of them would be rhyming words. These ones, however, this one, I'm trying to remember which is which. Oh yeah, so this one you're in a mystery swamp jungle, and you have to do some of the levels have you do multiplication. Some of them, is addition and subtraction. There's puzzles that they're all supposed to be appropriately age level. So this says ages 7 to 9 or up. This one is 8 to 10 or up. And this one you're set in an Egyptian pyramid area. It's kind of vague, but you have to solve riddles and complete different types of puzzles. I don't remember everything, but I used to think these were so fun. But I was also so nerdy. I really liked learning and practicing stuff like this, but I wish that I was able to have the 5th and 6th grade versions, because I think that would have been fun. But So I've got Wallace and Gromit. This is a movie. This is unrelated to the games. The Three Amazing Adventures. So it's just like 3 episodes. So, and then at the very, very end, we have School Tycoon. I also used to have, I think it was Fish Tycoon or something, or Mall Tycoon. But I didn't ever really play. It came in like a set of 3 with School Tycoon. But School Tycoon was really the only one in the pack that I played. The other ones I didn't really like as much. And even though this is still like made by, actually, now that I think about it, so this I don't think was made by the same people who made Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. It was fine. It was really kind of difficult in the mechanics were a little clunky, is what I mean. But yeah, it was okay. So that was the last of those kind of games. What I have in here, I actually have. So I've got the Game Boy Advance case, and I don't have any games in here right now because I have them in a different box, but I have, oh my goodness, this is my original Game Boy Advance. Why I have this sticker on here, I have no idea. I also have my brother's. This was his. Honestly, this kind of looks like some of those those flip phones now that are like, but they have a screen on both or whatever. It kind of reminds me of that because it's so like clunky for a phone. But these were the best. We never did any of the what's it called? Like modifications. These already had the backlighting thing, which is nice. This one actually has, oh my gosh, it has Donkey Kong Country, which is my favorite Game Boy Advance game. This is Game Boy Advance SP, sorry. It's my favorite because the mini games are super fun. I love the fishing mini game. There's like a whole separate unlimited mini game for fishing, and I've played that, I don't know, a couple months ago. Like, I actually had to buy a new charging cord for these because I don't know where my other one was, so that I could play this, because Donkey Kong Country Returns, not like that at all. It's not a remake at all. Like, it's not like that. And none of the new ones, as far as I can tell, have it. It's called Funky's Fishing. But if you know one of them that does, I will get it. Unless it's for the Switch too, because one, I don't have that kind of money, but also, come on, Nintendo. I've got 2 of my old phones. This is the Galaxy S8, and I don't even remember what this one was. I kept them because I had 3 different Pokemon Go accounts. And so one of them would be logged into, you know, these each would have a different one, and then my regular phone has its own. It's funny, this still has the pop socket on it. That's like worn. So then I could play, because they came out with that thing where you can play as a group, but you needed at least 3 people. So I made extra accounts because my friends at the time, we were never together enough to like play. So I've got this bag, and it's got like some of these Pokemon card game tokens, like this is a poison token, but it also has some old 3DS styluses in it. Boy games and Game Boy Advance games. We've got Tetris, a classic. I don't think this needs any explanation. We have Donkey Kong Land. I really liked this one. We have... Oh, this game is so crazy. This game has like over 100 levels. This is Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. And you get codes for each level. It has no save, so you have to like write down the code physically to get back to the level you were on. And I lose them frequently, so when I have to play again, I've never beat it. It's hard. It's another 2D platformer, and these are like black and white. I believe. Were these Game Boy Color? Sorry for the fan. I don't remember. Some of these were black and white, some of them were Game Boy Color. But then we have... Oh, there we go. We have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This I actually didn't get right away with my Game Boy Color. It was actually my brother's Game Boy Color, and we played these. This was actually given to me by a friend who had a Game Boy well after the Game Boy Advance SP came out, and they gave this to me. And I never really got very far with it. It was very strange. Lots of Harry Potter games are very strange. So, and lastly, for the big Game Boy games, for the regular Game Boy or Game Boy Color, this is Space Invaders, and it's like, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Space Invaders is, but it's like where you have that little spaceship and there's aliens, and you move your little character to shoot up, and you shoot the like groups that are coming towards you and stuff. I was not very good at that game, let me tell you what. Then we've got the first game I was given for my SP. We both got a Pokemon game, I think. But then I got Miss Pac-Man. Terrible at this game. This had like some Pac-Man stuff, but also is a platformer. These are all platformers. So, yeah. Miss Pac-Man, I didn't end up playing very much of. I got like maybe halfway through. It's called Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness. Then we have, let's see here. This I've never played. This was a friend of mine's. They gave it to me. I never ended up playing it. It's called Cow King the Kangaroo. I have no idea what it's about at all. And then I have, oh my god, in my last video, I was talking about how I had Kingdom Hearts Re Chain of Memories, and I didn't know why the Re was there, and someone commented telling me that it's because originally it was a Game Boy game. I have it, and I don't remember owning it. I'm betting a friend gave it to me well after me getting the disc. But yeah. Okay, then for Pokemon games, I feel like we also had, oh, I remember, so I'm pretty sure I got Pokemon Sapphire, or maybe my brother did. We got Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon Leaf Green. And then my cousin got Pokemon Fire Red, which Sapphire and Leaf Green and Fire Red are different generations technically, but yeah. So it was Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, and Leaf Green and Fire Red. Okay, so then the other one I have is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. This was one of the funnest, like, offshoot Pokemon games ever. It was such a cute design. Like, the way they did it was super, super cute. I liked that you had a little quiz in the beginning of, like, what Pokemon are you? Because I know a lot of people really liked that. And, yeah. I have the, like, newer version. That's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't know if it has a secondary name or not, but it's super fun. I still love it. It's the same game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like the exact same. So just update it a little. Okay, so I think that is... I'm pretty sure that's all I have for these games at the moment. I might have more stashed away somewhere, but every time I find them, I try to put them in here so I don't lose them. Sorry, I just beat you up again. My cats are like, I want food, and I'm like, I gave you food like an hour ago. Chill out. My little Gameboy game box. I've got a couple of like random things in this box too. Like, this is like a Pokemon card, like card holder thing. It came with like a box that I got a long time ago. I didn't have a better place to put these. These are D&D Druid cards. When I first played D&D, I was going to be a Druid originally because I liked the like thought of like having animal friends and stuff. So this was like a you could put two different DSs in here, I'm pretty sure. Right now it's filled with magic sleeves of like, it's got Pokemon sleeves underneath, but then a bunch of magic sleeves that this one was from Magicon. What Magicon was this from? I've only gone to 2 Magicons, so I think this was from Magicon Chicago of a couple years ago. But I like the case. My nails are kind of crazy looking right now because they're painted underneath because I threw them on so that I would have something to like actually tap with for the video. And yeah, so ignore that. I know most people probably won't even notice, but you know. I love the sound of this case. Then we've got, this is my 3DS case. I never did own a regular DS. But my friends, I had one friend that was like really obsessed with 3DSs, and he had DSs. He had like a bunch of different ones, and I don't remember why, but he would like collect them or something. I don't even remember exactly what the whole deal was with it. It's really stuck in there. They also gave me this cute, I actually forgot about this cute like fuzzy case for it, and the back even says Koundie on it. They customized it for me. So sweet. most recent Pokemon. No, because I have Pokemon for the Switch too, I was gonna say. But yeah. For the Switch also, I should say. I don't have a Switch too. I like that a lot for some reason. So, this can go back in its little case. It's so freaking cute. I totally forgot I had this. Here are the games. These are regular DS games that I have doubled up because there's not enough space. We've got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops, of which I never did play for the DS, but someone gave it to me. That's not going back in there. I'm not going to be able to get it. Pokemon Diamond, which I actually was given after I played Pokemon, what was it? X and Y, I think. And then we have, what else is in here? Oh my goodness. These are so hard to get out of here. Kingdom, oh, sorry. We've got Kingdom Hearts. 358 over 2 days. I can't even read. It's so tiny, it's hard to read. We also have Super Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, which I honestly don't remember if these are like very different from each other or not. It's been a long time. I'm gonna have to figure that out actually. And figure out if I have one on the Switch. Oh, Tamagotchi Life, which I think is on the Switch now also, but I just have this one. We've got, I'm struggling to get these out of here, dudes. Pokemon Moon. Obviously, like, the Pokemon games are kind of self-explanatory. Super Smash Bros. 3DS, which I'm not a big Smash Bros. Player, so it was more for, like, my friends really liked it, so I played it with them kind of a thing. The last two that I have in here, we've got Pokemon X. And I have James Noir's Hollywood Crimes puzzle game. Just one of those random ones, you know. So that's a good case sound too. This game's falling down back here, but it's got my 3DS charger and my Gameboy charger in it. And then this isn't a game, but I really liked Fairy Tail at one point. I do still like it. I've got, oh, it's even further. There we go. I've got the tattoo. This was given to me. Yes. Oh my god. So it's all of Lucy's keys. I couldn't fit, so I have extras in here because I couldn't fit all of her keys on the key ring, like the key thing that it came with. So the extras are in here. And I kind of forgot I still had the box, to be honest. I love I just think the characters are so fun in this. I just started watching Jujutsu Kaisen for the first time. is all of my like hard copy games of stuff, I think. Except for I do have Switch games, but that can be for another time. These are just all my older games. So I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you had a favorite game, if you liked any of these games. Yeah, and I will see you later. I hope you have a wonderful night, or whatever time you